What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into some Jasmy Coin breaking news, okay? We have seen a new announcement I'm going to get into in this video. If you are new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. I hope you guys are all doing well, enjoying these green days that we have in the market. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you do like crypto content in your mailbox, turn on that notification bell. Also, be sure to give me a follow. The handle is in the bottom left of your screen. If you want to follow me on X, and let's talk some crypto, okay? And this is some good stuff, and we're going to get down into it. Please remember, though, guys, everything I say is not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence, but I checked my wallet, and I almost had a heart attack as I looked at my bag of Jasmy, up 40% on the day. Insane day, a great day to be alive, moving up 12 spots in market cap. And this is just kind of adding to the great year we've already had already, up almost 425%, okay? So let's get down into kind of what's going on. Before we do with this breaking news, make sure you guys all check out my link down below. I have a couple exchanges that I am sponsored by, so if you want to check out BidFi or Margex, if you guys trade futures, these are links that you do want to check out and explore. Make sure you do your research and due diligence, understand their terms and conditions and their no KYC policies, okay? But the big thing with BidFi right now, and I do think this is the hottest kind of promotion right now in crypto, 10% cash back using my link down below, where you will earn up to $1,000 cash back. So if you want to deposit 10K, you will get $1,000 cash back that you can trade crypto with. That's an exciting promotion, and I think it's kind of leading the pack in terms of what they have to offer. I love their interface. I use their app every single day to trade crypto. And if you do trade spot, in spot trading, there is no trading fees on BidFi, okay? So links down below. Make sure you do your research. And if you do want to start trading on Build Your Dream Finance, links are down below in the description, okay? But let's get back into kind of what Jasmy's doing in terms of this breaking news, right? They just debuted on Upbit. Now, will this spark momentum for a price rally? Well, today we are getting a little bit of a price rally. Now, Upbit is South Korea's largest cryptocurrency exchange that will greatly increase the kind of availability, visibility of Jasmy. Now, the inflows have reached 735 million, so participants are getting ready for a price shift. Now, this is something that we need to talk about, right? They have gained some traction, getting some all-time highs in not just institutional interest volumes, but also the open interest in general up to 42.96 million. So that's kind of where we look into kind of the narrative and the sentiment that traders are betting on Jasmy in the future, okay? Now, as we look into kind of how the market's unfolding, Bitcoin hit 100,000. We have receded a little bit, but now as Upbit is big in the Asian markets, this is something where we look into kind of Jasmy getting more exposure in a market that they're looking to dominate, right? We all know kind of how their mission is in terms of what they're trying to provide with utility, data security, and being the Internet of Things space, okay? So the demand is there. I think that right now it's just the trust factor and getting users back into the fold, okay? So I think that this listing should increase the adoption of Jasmy's platform as they look to solidify themselves in key markets that would give them a lot of great exposure and increase user adoption. Okay, but let's take a look into the numbers, and that's all that matters is the charts, okay? As we look at the time of publication, right, and I got to tell you guys, this is a little bit kind of, oh my gosh, now Jasmy's up 44.8%. It just reloaded a little bit. So Jasmy's at 28.73 currently as I'm recording, but at the time of this publication, it was at 20.79. So apparently the Upbit listing kind of had a little bit bigger of an effect. Maybe it was more so the macro news as crypto is pumping across the board. But this is something where we did break through that resistance, okay? Now the next one ahead is that 0.3000, where if we do break through with that, watch out. We could see a huge momentum as we look at this graphic, and you can see kind of what's going on in this chart. I will zoom in a little bit as you look at that next resistance level at that 0.3 level, okay? Now, the zeros are all kind of relative when we talk crypto because they omit them for illustration purposes. So if I do say crypto's at 3 cents, there might be 5 or 6, 7 zeros in front of that number just to kind of make the integers make more sense, okay? So keep that in mind as I'm talking. But as we look into kind of some of the metrics, right, you look at kind of Jasmy in a consolidation phase and saying that there will be a sharp directional move if we broke out or break down substantially, okay? But that's kind of where the ATR did indicate this, and now we have looked to break out as if we go back into the crypto bubbles, you can see Jasmy is outperforming the market. Outside of XLM, it is the biggest mover of the day as I'm recording, up almost 44% currently, okay? But the exchange inflows are also signaling a lot of market movement ahead. We talked about it from 735 million just on the day, and that's also where you could see a lot of pre-trading or selling pressure. Volume doesn't always indicate buying. It could also indicate selling. So keep that in mind. But as we look to kind of highlight the volatility that we've seen, this is kind of where we look to consolidate. However, we have pumped. I mean, we're up almost 44% on the day, and that's kind of where you look at these spikes and these high price swings really correlating with this volatility that was predicted back in June and July. But here we are, guys, up 44% on the day. Jasmy is pumping, so it's a great day to be alive. Yeah, I woke up today, checked my bag of Jasmy. I got a notification from Coinbase, and here we are talking about it because this is a big mover as we get into the breaking news where, maybe this is attributed to the listing that we have had, okay? And that's kind of what we're going to be monitoring about this upbit, potentially sparking even more momentum if more to come. I think that right now their exposure in kind of these target areas, right, as we look into the Asian markets, where Jasmy's kind of centralized in, and I think this is something as the narrative continues, Jasmy's poised to potentially have one of the bigger moves in this bull cycle, okay? So that's just my thoughts. As always, guys, I don't have a crystal ball. I talk crypto every single day. That's why I'm here. But I do hold Jasmy, and I'm loving exactly what's happening today on the charts. So appreciate you guys giving me a couple of minutes of your time. Before you leave, make sure to click the link down below for BidFi if you want to sign up with them. They are a sponsored exchange by me. Just have to disclose that to you guys. So I appreciate you guys all doing so. If you do trade futures, it's a great platform, like I said, and enjoy that 10% cash back. All right, that's what I got. Make sure you subscribe on your way out. We will have some content covering Jasmy in this run up a little bit shortly. We'll see if this rally is kind of continued or if we kind of fizzle out and start consolidating ahead. All right, appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.